Hello friends, today we are going to discuss on a very important topic, that is classification of plants. So as we have already known that R.H. Whittaker, he has proposed five kingdom system. In his system, he has divided the organisms, living organisms into five types. That is kingdom plantae, kingdom animalia, fungi, kingdom protista, and kingdom monera. Okay, we'll go further and we'll focus on plants. So, based on the plants, like whether they produce seeds or not, whether the conducting tissues are present or not, if they are producing seeds, the seeds are enclosed or they are naked. So, based on these categories, he has divided into two types. So, plant kingdom is divided into two types: cryptogams and phanerogams. So, what are cryptogams? Please remember these things. Cryptogams, they are the spore producing plants. Okay, spore producing plants means reproduction takes place with the help of spores. And what are phanerogams? Phanerogams, they are seed bearing plants. That means they do not produce spores, they produce gametes. Okay, so the reproduction takes place with the help of seeds. So in cryptogams, if the spores they land on soil, then new plants will arise. Okay, but in phanerogams, what will happen? If the seeds that are produced on the plants, if they land on the soil, then they will germinate and new plants will arise. So the cryptogams, they are non-flowering plants. Phanerogams are flowering plants. Cryptogams are seedless plants and phanerogams are seed-bearing plants. Cryptogams, they are less evolved plants. Okay, and phanerogams, they are highly evolved plants. So cryptogams, they are divided into three types: Thallophyta, Bryophyta, and Pteridophyta. And phanerogams, they are further divided into gymnosperms and angiosperms. And angiosperms are divided into monocots and dicots. Okay, we'll go further. We'll focus on cryptogams only. Then we'll come back and we'll see the characteristics of phanerogams. As I told you that cryptogams, that means the first thing we'll discuss is Thallophyta. Cryptogams in Thallophyta means thallus-like body. So their body structure is thallus-like. Thallus-like means what? The body structure is not divided into root, stem, or leaf. Okay, they don't contain any flower. So how they are? If you collect some organisms that are present on the pond, okay, if you collect this pond water and um, if you put some drops on a slide, you can observe these organisms are fiber like. Okay, so that's why they are thallophytes. Okay, so mostly they are algae. Thallophytes are algae. So if you see this algae, they all are green in color. That means what? They are autotrophs. They can prepare their own food and they contain photosynthetic pigments. They are chlorophyll pigments. Then they can live in fresh water or they can live in marine water. They can be microscopic. That means you cannot easily see their structure under microscope also. And some algae, they are macroscopic. That means you can easily identify them. So I'll tell you some types of algae here. If you see the spirogyra, the ribbon like structure is there. Okay, so they are called as spirogyra. Here branch structure is there. Here it is algae, then volvox, then eulothrix. These are the types of algae. So if you see, um, they can be multicellular. They are filamentous structures, spirogyra or eulothrix. They can be colonial form. Here you can see the colonies are there. Macroscopic, that means the seaweeds, you can easily see them. That means they are the chara or sargassum. Okay, the next will go further. Okay? And we'll see here. If you see, the reproduction takes place with the help of spores. So those spores, they are released outside. Okay, and then reproduction takes place. Okay, we'll see now bryophyta. So what are bryophyta? If you see in the monsoon season, all the rocks, the woods, they are covered with the soft green carpet. So if you scratch this carpet and if you see under magnifying glass, you will easily see these are bryophytes. So what are bryophytes? In these plants, root, stem, leaf, they are not developed, but they have structure similar to them. Like they have root-like structure that are called as rhizoids. They have stem-like structure and they have leaf-like structure. Okay, and they are developed as compared to thallophytes. Okay, so in these plants, they are called as amphibian plants. Amphibian means that they live on land, but they require water also. So why they require water? Their reproduction cannot take place without water. That's why they are called as amphibian plants. So where do they live? They grow in shady, moist places. And if you see the structure of planaria, okay, so you will see the rhizoids are there, the leaf structures are there, and here you see capsule. Okay, here if you see the capsule, once the capsule it is matured, it breaks open and it will release the spores. The spores will land on soil and new organism will arise. Okay, so these are nothing but these are bryophytes. So there are some uh, names for this. They are Rixia, Merchantia, and Funaria. Remember their names. Now we'll go further. We'll see pteridophytes. Okay, so pteridophytes, um, these pteridophytes are highly developed if you compare them with thallophytes and bryophytes. Why? Because they contain conducting tissues. They have water conducting tissues, that means they contain xylem and phloem. They are green in color, they are multicellular, and you see them uh, in these plants, root, stem, and leaf, they are developed. If you see the leaf structure, the, the dorsal surface of these leaves, they contain some spores. They are called as sori. Okay, so there are some spore bearing sacs are there. They are called as sori. We will see their structures later on. So they are called as vascular cryptogams. Vascular means what? They contain conducting tissue, but cryptogams means they cannot produce seed. In these plants, the reproduction still takes place with the help of spores only. So that's why they are called as vascular cryptogams. You see, their names are given. They are Selaginia, Teres, then Fern. Okay, you see these plants, you will get the structures. Okay. So fern you can see if you go to any nursery, you will find these plants. These are pteridophytes. Sorry. Okay, these are pteridophytes. And here you see the sori are present. That means on the dorsal surface, the spore bearing sacs are there. They are called as sori. So once they are matured and they land on soil, new organisms arise. So in these organisms, sexual reproduction takes place with the help of zygote, and asexual reproduction takes place with the help of spores. So if you see this is asexual reproduction and this is sexual reproduction. Once the spores they germinate on the land, the prothallus will arise. So it's asexual reproduction. On the prothallus, archegonium and thererium will arise. Okay, so these are nothing but male and female gametes. They fuse together, they form a zygote, and they forms this fern plant. Okay, we'll go further. We'll see angiosperms. Okay, so what are angiosperms? Angiosperms are the plants in which root, stem, leaf, flowers they are developed. Okay, flowers are developed means what? They contain the reproductive organs. The reproductive organs, they are very much developed. You can easily identify them. Um, like you can see the on endoecium part, gynoecium part. Okay, so when the flowers, the pollination takes place or the reproduction takes place, what you see is the fruits, they contain seeds. Okay, that means the fertilized flower converts into ovary. The flower forms ovary, the ovule forms seeds. Okay, so when the seeds they germinate, then these plants will arise. These are nothing but these are angiosperms. Okay, angiosperms, they are divided into two types: dicot and monocot. So dicotyledons is, if you see, soak some seeds, like if you soak some beans, pulses, groundnuts, okay, in water for 8 to 10 hours, and if you try to open them, the seeds that break open into two parts, they are dicotyledons, and the seeds they cannot break into two parts, they are called as monocots. So it's a easy method, you can easily identify which seeds are dicots and which seeds are monocots. So in dicots, taproot system is present. Here in monocots, fibrous root system is there. Okay, if it's not given, we'll see it later. Uh, Taproot system is what? A primary root is developed. That means the root arises directly from the radicus. Okay, and in the adventitious root system, the root arises directly from the stem. So in taproot system, the primary root, it goes deep down in the soil, and the lateral branching takes place and lateral roots arise. But here in this adventitious root system, there is no primary root. So all the roots, they are of same size, they are of same length. Then the leaves, if you see, they are in the dicot, they show reticulate venation. That means there'll be, if you see the leaf, there'll be midrib, and all these ventlets that will branch from the main axis. And here in the parallel venation, um, all these ventlets, okay, more precisely say ventlets, all the ventlets, they will run parallel to each other. The flowers of dicot plants, they show pentamerous symmetry. That means 5 petals will be there. Flowers show trimerous symmetry. That means 3 petals will be there. So if you see the dicot plant stem, it is very hard. Okay, it's very thick because secondary growth takes place in them. But in monocot, secondary growth is absent. That means this plant stem is very hollow and thin in nature. Okay, let's go further for gymnosperms. So gymnosperms, this plant is also divided into root, stem, and leaf. They are seed-bearing plants, but how they are separate from angiosperms? They bear seeds, but the seeds are not enclosed in the fruits because the fruits are not developed on these plants. Okay, so if you see, if you go in garden, you see the cycas plants. Okay, the cycas plants, they are nothing but these are the gymnosperms. So on these plants, the spirally arranged leaves are there. Okay, so the spirally arranged leaves, they form male cone or female cone. So male cone and female cone, they are called as strobilus. The male cone and female cone, they can be present on the same plant or they can be present on the different plants. So there's a leaves that are arranged in a spiral like manner. Okay, they are called as sporophylls. So in these male cone and female cone, megasporangium and microsporangium are present. So pollination takes place with the help of wind. Okay, and the pollen brings the reaches to the ovule and reproduction takes place. But here in this case, as I've already told you that there is no fruit formation. Okay, so because of this, the seeds will be naked. Okay, the seeds will not have any outer coverings. Okay, so that's why these seeds fully naked. So the following diagram, following picture that you see, this is of male coat and this is female coat. Okay? So this is how we have covered all this topic. Okay, I want to show you some diagrams, some pictures. Let's have a take a look about all it. So, okay, I want to show you some real pictures of bryophytes. These are bryophytes. Okay. So if you see down picture, you will get all these rocks. They are covered with the carpet like growth. Okay, so they are bryophytes. If you scrap a section of it, and if you sorry, okay, then okay, this is nothing but capsule. Here you can see the spores. When the capsule gets matures, the spores are dispersed. Okay, and produces a new plant. The characteristics of mosses are given. Okay, these are the rhizoids, the root-like structure. Fern. I want to show you fern plant. These are the soaring. Okay, soaring means the spore-bearing sac, sporangia. Ferns. Okay. If you go to any cold regions, okay, like Kulu Manali, okay, you'll see the needle leaf-like shaped plants. Okay, they have needle shaped leaves. Okay, it's adaptation. So these are nothing but these are gymnosperms. One example is balsam fir that you will get in cold regions. These are male cones and female cones. Okay, here these are the parallel venation. All the ventlets they are parallel to each other. See the Rycots plant, if you count the number of petals, they are 5 in number. Okay? And veins, if you see, they are branched. This is the main leaf vein, and to the main leaf vein, all the veinlets they are branched off from the main leaf vein. Okay? So these are the characteristics. So as I hope you all understood this topic, please if you have any difficulty, please put query in comment box. Thank you.